Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from Physio Function and I'm going to be taking this Different Strokes Level 3 exercise class today. So as always, we want you to have a challenging and enjoyable class, but it's really important for your safety that you exercise to the correct level. So Level 3 exercise classes are designed for people who can move their affected leg reasonably well, who can stand and perform exercises in standing but may need a little bit of support, but may have some affected movement in their affected arm. Okay, so this is a combination of sitting and standing in this exercise class. So we'll be doing some exercises in sitting, and then in standing we'll be doing some exercises. It's important that you have a support nearby for safety, so either a sturdy chair, a worktop bench, or something that you can hold on to. For the seated exercises, either a dining room chair, sturdy chair, or your wheelchair if you have one. Okay, it is a requirement for this class that you have a carer, assistant, or family member, somebody there to supervise you for safety. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a core and balance focused class. All right, so we're going to start with a warm-up in sitting. Okay, so if you make your way to sitting first, we'll warm up and then we're going to go into our main circuit, which is going to be a combination of some balance strength types exercises and some aerobic cardiovascular work in between. Okay, make sure you've got a drink nearby and please work within your own limits, take rests as you need, okay? And I hope you enjoy. So let's come into sitting to start with. Okay, so what I want you to do first is we'll do a bit of a posture check. So I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. Okay, think about shoulders being back, nice and long and tall through your spine. Okay, try if you can when you do this to have the back away from the back of the chair. All right, so we're thinking about really sitting good posture. Imagine someone's got a hot air balloon tied to the top of your head and they're pulling you up nice and tall. So throughout this class, I want you to keep checking in with your posture, keep making sure you're maintaining that good posture and not sinking down. Okay, so let's firstly start with some shoulder rolls. So we're going to do big rolls backwards. Really nice. Nice big rolls backwards. Get those shoulders loosened up. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can get those elbows going a bit now. You can hold your hands together in front to support your affected arm if needed. Really nice. And then we're going to go forward. So big rolls forward. Again, start with your shoulders. And then we're going to try and get the arms involved as well. Really good. Fantastic. Lovely. Okay, hands in your lap. I want you just to start now to have a look over your right shoulder. Back to the middle. And then around to the left. Back to the middle. Around to the right. Back to the middle. And then around to the left. Back to the middle. Again to the right. Back to the middle. And then to the left. Back to the middle. Okay, this time we're going to try and reach our arms forward. So just working as far as you can. We're going to turn around to the right, looking over our right shoulder. We're going to come back to the middle and bring our arms back. Again, reach our arms forward. We're going to turn to the left, look over the left shoulder, back to the middle, and then arms back in. If you find it a bit tricky to reach your arms forward and keep them up, then move them to your knee and try and think about twisting at the waist and looking over your shoulder. So we're going to reach forward. We're turning our arms if we can come down to the knee if needed. And we're going to turn and look over our right shoulder. Back to the middle, arms in. Arms back out again. Around to the left. Hands on the left, looking over the left shoulder. Back to the middle, arms back in. Reach forward. We're going to turn to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Back to the middle and arm back in. Reach forward again. Turn to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Return to the middle and arms back in. Fantastic. Again, check that posture, all right? Now we're going to go into our cat-cow. So hands on the lap. We're going to this time round our back. So really round your back. Reach your arms forward and drop your head, chin to chest. Then we're going to grow nice and tall, shoulders back, head nice and high. And again, reach your arms forward, drop your head, chin to chest. And again, we're going to grow nice and tall, shoulders wide, head high. Reach your arms forward, drop your head, chin to chest. And again, shoulders back, head high. One more, we're going to round those shoulders, drop your head, chin to chest. And we're going to reach shoulders back, head high, good posture. And relax. Okay, this time we're going to do a thread the needle. So it's another nice rotation exercise for your body. So we're going to try and reach one arm up. So if you struggle to move your arm, I just want you to think about moving from your shoulder. So thinking about your shoulder going back and around, or your arm reaching up and back. And then you're going to thread it through that hole created where your left arm's resting on your knee. So you're going to reach the arm through your hole. So imagine it's a needle and thread. We're going to open that arm, or open that elbow or shoulder. So if you can't move your arm, you're just opening the shoulder, and then we're going to think about bringing the arm through or bring the shoulder down towards that opposite hand. So whichever option you're choosing. We're reaching up, shoulder back, and then we're going to reach through and thread that arm through. One more here, we're going to reach up, really nice one for opening up the chest and getting a bit of rotation in our body. And back down. So we can all hold quite a lot of tension in and around our thoracic spine, which is that middle bit of your back. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. So right hand and right knee. We're going to move that left arm up and back, or think shoulder, elbow up and back, turning our body if we can. And then we're going to thread that arm through, or bring that elbow or shoulder towards the opposite knee. We're going to reach that arm up and back. And then we're going to thread that arm through. Lovely. Reach that arm up and back. And thread that arm through. One more here. Reach that arm up and back. And then thread that arm through. Fantastic. Okay, so next one we're going to do here is, again, thinking about keeping our tummy muscles nice and working. Sitting nice and tall, draw that tummy button gently in towards your spine, okay? We're going to lift our right knee up. We're going to hold it, keeping nice and tall here. Now, to make it harder, bring your arms up on your chest, okay? If you need to, you can use the chair, but I want you to really try and use your arms as little as possible and really work on maintaining that good posture using your tummy and your back muscles, okay? So using those core muscles. Lift that left leg up, and then back down. Right leg up, keep nice and tall, and back down. So you're only lifting as high as you can control and not collapse into your chair. Left leg up, and then down. Right leg up, and then back down. Left leg up, and then back down. Right leg up, and then back down. Left leg up, and then back down. Right leg up, and then back down. Left leg up, and then back down. Okay, now we're going to build a bit of speed. So what you think about starting to march your legs, you can get your arms involved here, and we're going to try and build a bit of speed. So it's not so much about how high you can lift your legs this time, it's about getting those arms and those legs moving, if you can. Build a bit of speed, get that blood going to the muscles, get that heart rate up a little bit. Really nice. Lovely, guys. If you can get a bit quicker. Fantastic. More seconds here. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, last bit of our warm-up, we're going to do some sit-to-stands. okay, to get us prepped for our standing exercises. So what I want you to do is shuffle towards the edge of your chair, feet even, okay, so make sure your feet are even and feet are back underneath your knees. If you need to, we can start by holding onto the arm of the chair, or if you can do, try and do it without your hands, either on your knees or on your chest, okay? Make sure you have your support nearby for when you're standing, and make sure you've got your assistant there to supervise you for safety. Okay, so we're going to hands on the chair, hands on lap, hands on body. We're going to lean forward and bring our weight over our knees, over our toes, to try and lift your bottom half of the chair, and then we're going to push up nice and tall. So remember here is about getting that weight over the shoulder, over those feet, to then come up so that you're not leaning back too far. Try and make sure the weight is even in your feet, and then we're going to sit down so you're sticking our bottom back towards the chair. Lovely. And then again, lean forward, big push, and up, and then back down. Fantastic. Okay, so from the side, just so you can see me, okay, think about leaning weight forward over the feet, okay, and then up tall, back down slowly, stick your bottom back, and come back down. And again, we're going to push forward, squeeze up, nice and controlled, and slowly back down. So make sure you're doing these within your own time. Forward and up, weight even, get that balance, back down. Really good. And then go forward and up, back down nice and slowly. Lovely. Okay. Forward and up. And then sit down nice and slowly. Good. We're going to do 4 more. So in your own time, you can 4 more. Then squeeze your bottom at the top, slowly down. So it's about speed on the way up, slow control on the way down. Making sure you're letting your hips and your knees bend. Lovely. 2 more. Last one. Finish the one you're doing now. And then you're going to come back down. Okay, so grab yourselves a drink if you need one. We're going to go on to our first exercise. So we're going to come into standing. Okay, so what I want you to do is to have your support nearby. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a squat and reach. So we're going to have our feet hip width apart. Okay, or a little bit wider if you want to. We're going to think about squatting down, so bottom back, chest high, and then we're going to reach up and we're going to reach the opposite side. Okay, so we're going to squat down, reach over to the opposite side. Squat down, reach over to the opposite side. Okay, we're going to do 45 seconds on each side. If you find it hard to stabilize yourself with your effective arm, you could always bring your support, have your support in front, and then just thinking about squatting down, and then just bringing your weight over instead of the reach if you find it a bit difficult to let go with that side. Okay, so do whatever works for you. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do 45 seconds each side. Ready? Off we go. We're going to squat down, weight even through the legs. We're going to try and reach up to the opposite side. Squat down. If you struggle to reach up, then just think about reaching across or just using that shoulder, bringing your weight over onto the leg. Over to the leg at the side you're reaching on. So we're reaching over to the left here with our right arm. Squat down. Bring the weight onto the left and turn. Okay? So you're just moving as much as you can. It's a really good one to work on your weight transfer and also get those tummy muscles involved through that bit of rotation. So squat down, reach across. Squat down, reach across. Okay, so we're going to swap sides now. So I'm going to move my chair, however you guys can turn around. This is just so that I'm still facing the same way. Okay, so remember that we're going opposite way. So squat down, reach across. Off we go. So we're squatting down and reaching across. Remember, if you've got the chair in front, you can just squat down and bring your weight over onto the opposite leg. Okay, so whichever option you're choosing if you struggle to add the reach. Squat down, reach across. Lovely. Squat down, reach across. Really nice. And think about the weight even in the middle, then bring it onto that right leg to reach to the right. Squat down, weight onto the right leg, reach over to the right with the left arm. Really nice. Squat down, weight to the right and reach across. Really nice. One more. Squat down, weight to the right and reach across. Fantastic. Okay, so we're on to our first cardio exercise. So we're going to do some marching. So if you're staying with me in standing, you can have your support in front and you can do your marching here. Or you can have it to the side and get your arm involved. If you would like to take the seated option, we are going to come back down here and do our marching in sitting. So we're going to do it for 1 minute. So pick whichever option you're going to choose. And we're going to do our minute of marching. Okay, off we go. So remember here, it's about speed rather than how big your marches are. Try your best to keep your body moving. Really nice. Keep it going, everybody. If you wanted to change your support halfway over, you could do. You can go the other arm. We will be doing marching one more time, so just make sure you could always do the opposite arm next time if you wanted to. Really nice. Keep those legs moving. Move those legs as quick as you can. You've got 15 seconds left, so you can go a bit quicker. Really nice. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Okay. Next exercise we're going to do is a weight transfer and a reach. So we're going to try and think about bringing, so kind of like what we're doing in the last exercise, but we're going to try and reach with the same arm this time. So again, what you might want to do is have your support in front of you, okay? Feet a bit wider than hip width. We're going to bring our weight onto the right leg and we're going to try and reach over to the right and then come back. You might find it easier sometimes if you want to have a kitchen bench or a table or something next to you to feel a bit more secure, or have your assistant stand on the side you're reaching to, just to give you that extra feeling of security, especially if it's your weaker side. So you're just reaching as far as you can control and then coming back. So we're working again on that weight transfer side to side. And this is especially important on your affected leg. So you're thinking about going nice and long and tall through that affected side with an additional arm reach. If you find the arm reach a bit difficult, then just think about bringing your weight onto that leg, growing nice and tall, and then coming back to the middle. Okay? So we're going to do, again, 45 seconds each side. We'll start by going to your right. So you're going to bring your weight over onto the right leg, grow nice and long and tall, reach your arm over if you can. Come back to the middle. Weight onto the right leg, grow nice and tall. Squeeze that leg strong, reach over. Come back to the middle. Weight over onto the right leg, grow long and tall, reach that arm over. If you can, you might feel like your heel's lifting on the opposite side, and back. Weight onto the right leg, reach that arm over, and then back. Lovely. Over to the right, reach that arm over, and then back. Okay, we're going to do one more here. Weight over to the right leg, go strong and long. Reach that arm, and then back. Okay, we're going to go to the opposite side now. We're going to bring our weight onto our left leg, reach over, long and strong, and then back. Weight onto the left leg, strong and long, reach over, and then back. Sometimes you might find it easy to have a target to reach to, so long and strong. So I've got the wall here, I can reach and touch. If you're in the corner of the room, that might give you a bit more of a feeling of security and also give you something to aim for. Or alternatively, if you've got your assistant there, they can reach their arm out and you can try and touch it. Sometimes having something to reach to gives you that extra little bit of a reach and a bit of length in that body. So we're trying to think about long and strong and length in the body. Do one more here, and then back to the middle. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, well done, is our mountain climber. So with your support, we're going to try, so if you've got your sturdy chair, or alternatively, you can do this on the wall. So something sturdy that's not going to move, okay? So we're going to walk our feet back a little bit, and then we're going to march our legs up, okay? So if you're doing it in the chair, you can do it here, or alternatively, if you've got the wall there, you can always have your arms together on the wall, legs back, and we're reaching up, marching those legs up. Keep your tummy tight, try and keep your back nice and straight, okay? So we're going to go for a minute. If this is a bit tricky for you, please just go back to sitting and doing your knee lift in sitting, okay? So there are your options. So off we go. 1 minute, now my lift. Marching those legs, keeping that tummy nice and tight and that back straight. Really nice, everybody. Really try to lift those knees, moving them as quick as you can. Can't lift them very high, I'm afraid to move your feet a bit quicker. But make sure you're controlling. So it's a bit tricky back here, just coming a bit closer, and that will make it a little bit easier. Really nice, keep it going. That's it. Nearly there. You've got 15 seconds. Keep it going. Really good one for your core. That's it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay. Next exercise we've got is a step back. So you're going to have your chair in front, your support in front of you. We're going to practice stepping backwards. So we're going to bring our right leg back, and then in, and then our left leg back, and then in. Okay, so that's option 1, stepping back, back in, really thinking about squeezing your bottom, and then back in. If that's a bit easy and you want to take it up a level, what you could do is step back and do a little lunge. Back out and in. Step back, little lunge, back and in. Make sure when you're lunging, you're bending both of your knees. We're thinking about that back knee going down towards the floor, only a little bit as far as you can control. Back up and in, so we're not leaning forward. We're just coming straight down, little bend, and back in. Or just stick to the stretching that leg back, squeezing your bottom. Okay? So whichever option you choose, we're going to do 1.5 minutes alternating legs. Off we go. Right leg back, squeeze if you want to at the lunge, and then back in. Left leg back, squeeze, lunge if you want, and back in. Back, down, up, and in. Back, down, up, and in, or alternatively, the back strong, squeeze your bottom, and in, back, squeeze your bottom, back in. You're going to keep that chest up. Back, squeeze your bottom, back in, back, squeeze your bottom, back in. Or if you're lunging, back, lunge, up, and in. So whichever one you're doing, keep moving there. Nice and controlled, coming tight, good posture. Again, stepping back as far as you can control. It might be a little step back and just a tiny knee bend. That's fine. We're stepping back, little knee bend, back in. So it's just moving to whichever level is good for you. Now, if you really struggle with your leg, bringing your leg backwards, I think it would be better to work on that movement there than the lunge. So really working on that hip extension, bringing that foot back, squeezing your bottom. Sit and stop there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into our last minute of marching. So remember, if you want to take a seated active recovery, you're going to be marching in your chair. Alternatively, we're marching on the spot. Okay, so we're going for 1 minute. Off we go, marching away. That's it. So again, feet moving as quick as you can. Arms moving as well. Get that heart rate up. We've got one more exercise after this. So balancing exercise, and then we're on to our cool down. Doing really well, everybody. That's it, keep it going. Lovely, keep it moving. Arms and legs going. Here we go, you've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, last exercise. Balance exercise for your affected side. So we're going to have your affected foot forward, your unaffected leg back. So the first option is we're going to try and bring our weight forward onto our affected leg, so you're going to be nice and tall. You can keep your back foot down, okay? So think about going nice and tall, back foot there for support if you need it. If you can, we're going to try and lift up that back leg to balance on that affected side. You can always pop your foot back down. You can use your hands and try and use them lightly though, okay? And then we're going to bring it back. So we're going to hold for at least 10 seconds each time. So you're either just bringing your weight forward onto your leg, keeping that foot there for balance. It can be a little bit out to the side if needed. Or if you can do, you're bringing your weight on and you're trying to lift. Make sure you're nice and strong and tall on that side. Okay, so it's all about safety and control. If you cannot balance on that leg, then just work on bringing your weight forward over that leg, growing nice and tall, keeping your back leg down. Nice controlled knee. Try also in this to not let your knee lock back. Try and keep the knee a bit soft. Really working the bottom muscles. Okay? So off we go. So we're going to bring our weight over our affected side, nice and long and tall, hold there. If you can, you're lifting your toes up a bit, or you're just lightening that stronger leg as much as you can. We're trying to really work on staying nice and tall, and then we're going to come back. And again, we're going to come forward over the affected leg, very nice and long and tall. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your thigh, hold it there. That's it. Lovely, and then back, good. Again, we're going to forward over that affected leg, nice and long and tall, posture up, lightening the pressure through that other side, really growing as tall as you can on that affected leg. And then you're going to come back, lovely. And again, we're going to come forward, very nice and long and strong, over that affected side. Just squeeze your bottom, squeeze your thigh, nice and tall. Hold there, and then back off. Lovely. And again, bring your weight over that affected side, strong and long, very nice and tall. Hold it there. Lovely. And then back off. Got 2 more. Bring your weight over that affected side, very nice and long and strong. Hold it there. And then back. Last one, weight forward, nice and long and tall. Hold it there. Lovely, and then back off. Fantastic. Okay, so what we want to do now is just going to do a little bit of a stretch and a cool down. So with your support, I want you to stand with your right foot forward and your left foot back. Okay, so you're going to bend your right knee, keeping your back heel on the ground, back leg straight. We're going to hold that there for a stretch. Really nice. Hold it there. And so keep your body and your chest nice and tall. And then we're going to stop there. We're going to swap. We're going to bring our left leg back, or right leg back, sorry. Left leg forward, heels down, feet pointing forward. You're going to bend that front knee. Keep the back leg straight. Keep your chest up nice and tall until you feel a stretch down the back through that right calf. Really nice. That's it. Hold it there. Nice big breaths in and out. Really nice. Okay. And then we're going to swap. Right, now we're going to come back down into sitting. Okay. So what I want you to do is we're going to have our right leg out straight in front of us. Okay, left leg bent. You're going to sit nice and tall towards the edge of your chair. You're going to hinge forward from the hips, keeping your back up nice and straight. And then until you feel a stretch down the back of that straight leg. Hold it there, nice big breath in and out. Really nice. You've done really well, everyone. As always, if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. And if you've enjoyed the class, give us a thumbs up and let us know you've done it. We're going to swap legs. We're going to bring the left leg forward now, nice out straight in front of you. Right leg bent, sit tall, bend forward so you feel a stretch down that hamstring at the back. Really lovely. Fantastic. Hold it there. Really nice. And then relax off. Okay, I want you to just round, hold hands together in front, reach your arms forward, round those shoulders, drop that head so you feel a stretch across the top of your back. Big breaths in and out. Whew, well done. And then we're going to bring our hands towards the base of our back or as far back as you can. Widen those shoulder blades, collar over to head high. Feel that stretch across your chest. Big breath in and out. One more, big breath. Fantastic. Give yourselves a clap. Thank you very much for joining me today for this level 3 different strength exercise class. I hope you have a great rest of your week and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care. Bye.